Alrighty guys, I got the Aqua Cube just sitting out to dry out, let all the lines dry out. I got the 120 volt and the 12 volt cord in its own carrying bag that came with it, and I'm going to put the pump with it. So I'm going to ask for 200, comes with some tanks, and hopefully we get that sold and that pays for my new one. Now down here at the stove, I added a small kettle with some water in it on top. It doesn't sit quite flat either, as you can see. But what I did was to improve the setup, I just put my little USB fan here, and it's got kind of perfect angle when it pressed up against the cement board, and it helps the draw for this fire. This fireplace has a problem drawing, I assume. Gets a little smoky, so probably because I don't have, my holes aren't big enough in the combustion deal. But this has helped. It's still cooking, throwing the heat off. I'm gonna leave a bunch of the lumber and stuff I took down from the shelving, because I may need that for when I put the on-demand up on the wall. Now, I can take this heavy gauge sheet of metal off anytime. And then I left the brackets there for the shower head. And I just kind of leaving everything for now. And I got the windows open while the fire's on, which is kind of redundant, but I don't need it for heat really today. I'm just trying to do a dry run, a dry test here, and then looks like we're not getting any wind. We're only at 12.1 on this battery over here. This guy's struggled this year, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna mess with that until next year, so you can kind of see it's a little smoky in here. So I got a bunch of windows open. I got the air conditioner out of the window, and there wasn't actually a lot of water in it, so that was all right. So I still may have to put a blinds up or something, but we'll go from there. Now over here we got it's overcast out. It's 26 amps coming in, but so far so good still. And I'm just watching some entertainment here up on the 12 volt off-grid TV. So yeah, this is all set up. I'm gonna leave it here until to let it air out and dry out. I'm gonna leave it there until I get some bites online for that and go from there. And oh, also I removed the pan that was on top of this. That was kind of blocking some fresh air coming into the tiny house. Well, now with the windows open it doesn't matter, but I left that off as well. So yeah, this thing is on one load of lumber, guys. It's still kicking out the heat. It's kind of slowing down. As you can see, the fan doesn't look like it's moving very quick, but it seems to be doing okay. Let's try hottest point. Oh yeah, jeez. Crazy. So yeah, that's pretty unbelievable, guys, on this stove. I love it. One load of lumber. Shit, I couldn't have imagined it would work so long on a load of lumber in there. Unbelievable. I love it. So anyways, I think that's all I got going on today. I'm just gonna chill out a little bit in the tiny house now that I got that stuff done, and I'll go from there. So see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, this fan setup is working friggin' awesome with this barrel stove. So it's just lightly pushing air into the barrel, making it a lot easier for this fire to get plenty of air for combustion. And as you can see, that's been quite a few hours now. And the nice thing about this is I got a window right here, so I can take a look and see everything. It's burning fairly clean, nice and hot. I can just feel the heat blasting off of this thing, and it's unbelievable. Just feel the heat even back here. Unbelievable stuff. I definitely need to add a fan up here, a ceiling fan, because that would just make this thing amazing. I got this one way over here and a couple back there, but one right here would be great if I can accomplish that without making a mess. But anyways, this little USB fan will run for like 2 days straight on one of these lithium packs. So no need to worry about me getting up and checking anything. Basically just let her set it up, let the fire burn, and that's it. So pretty damn awesome stuff. I'm just watching some videos here, guys. So here's the date and time. Temperature in here now is 77, and it's still going on that same load of lumber. Going quite strong, and I'm loving it. So what I actually did was I closed up all the windows except for the one in the bathroom and the one over here near the bed. So there's lots of air coming into the tiny house for draw. But like I said, this thing is just working amazing. And it's a nice gradual heat, and it's doing an amazing job in here. One thing I got to show you guys, and I'll just turn down the sound on the TV here. When I'm laying in bed, there's a seam in between just under the closet here. I don't know if it's going to pick this up or not on camera, but let's see. I can actually see the fan spinning in between the seam. Let's see, how am I going to film this? What the heck? Alright, let's see, can I see? Oh, okay, there's the angle I need. You guys see that? That kind of flickering? That's the fan on top of the barrel stove. So that's my indicator, since my barrel stove does not have a glass window door, that if the barrel stove is cooling down or not. If it's not spinning as much or at all, then I know time to load it up again. But so far, so good. So there you go. I'm just watching some tiny house videos. Living Big in the Tiny House series. These people are... This is the kind of stuff that is pretty wacko. None of these people, the majority, don't build their own place. And then they sit, and it's decorated like really high end. And they say, oh yeah, it's the total cost with everything in it is some ridiculously low number. So I'm going to say probably 80% of these shows are BS, because they're not actual numbers. It's just kind of it's kind of like a, oh, make me feel good show type of deal. But the reason for watching it is sometimes you'll pick up some nice interesting storage and little tips and tricks, basically, and that's all I pretty much get out of them. A lot of the designs are pretty wacko as well. They'll never visit me and showcase my tiny house, that's for sure. I know that. But super comfy in here, guys. I'm ready for bed, because once that heat starts warming up the tiny house, boy oh boy, I tell you what, I'm ready for bed. And I like the new position of the bed. It's far enough away from the heat that it's just comfortable for sleeping, and it's kind of centered in the tiny house, so it's gonna take care of my my water supply in the back, keeping it from freezing and stuff like that. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is should I buy some more lumber before winter? Because guys, it is September and it's already getting into the 50s at nighttime, which is kind of like whoa. So that's what we're dealing with. Early winter this year, and they're already talking second wave, which I called in one of my videos a long time ago. They basically are copying what I said, or I predicted it yet again. Basically what I said was when the kids go back to school, we're going to have a bunch of outbreaks. They're going to do a second wave lockdown during the winter, and then people are going to lose their shit. So that's what everybody's dealing with. So I'm just trying to get taking care of my body here. I haven't been eating for the last, well, after tonight. It'll be 3 days after tonight. I'm going to take one more of those Senokot pills and go from there and just drink water. And that's about it. And hopefully I can cure myself of whatever nonsense is going on. The nice thing about fasting, though, it really does wonders on your immune system. Pops it back up and everything. So I don't know exactly why I had quite the time of it. I've never experienced anything like this. Not exactly sure what caused it either, because I've been eating pretty normal stuff. It's just bizarre, so I was kind of worried. I guess they tell you if it goes beyond a week, if you can't get things back, you should better go see your doctor. So I want to take care of it myself, if at all possible. Then I know from experience what to do in the future if it ever happens again. But I want to get rid of that bullshit and go from there. But pretty awesome. Really enjoying the barrel stove, guys. Absolutely. We built it just the very beginning of the COVID. And now that winter's amongst us, I'm going to have an awesome time here in the Off-Grid Tiny House. I want to plan on shooting a bunch of winter videos here, and to get the full experience with everything, with the solar, with the new solar, with the new heat source, barrel stove, and see how everything makes out. So, see you on the next one, guys.